Welcome to our Omnium 1 iMRS 1 web tutorial. This tutorial should help you to operate and activate your iMRS 1 web together with the Omnium 1. So what you see in front of you is the home screen of the Omnium 1. The system can be used as a regular Android tablet, but this tutorial will tell you a little bit more about how to use it with your iMRS 1 web, the pulsed electromagnetic field system, which you bought together with the Omnium 1. So what we need to activate the entire system, the whole delivery package of the iMRS 1 basic set contains of the Omnium 1 tablet, which you see in front of you. In addition, you will find a so-called 20-pin connector cable, which comes with the iMRS 1 web. And also, the very important tool is the DA converter. The DA converter is a little black box which connects the applicators with the Omnium 1 and which actually changes the digital signal, control signals coming out of the Omnium 1 into analog pulsed electromagnetic fields. So in order to activate the system and to prepare the system for home use, please make sure that your charger, which comes with the Omnium 1, you can see it here, is plugged in on the sidebar in the correct slot, and underneath you're gonna see the 20-pin connector, which is already connected to the Omnium 1 here, which further goes to the DA converter, which you're gonna see here. That's the DA converter. On one side, you connect the 20-pin cord together with the Omnium 1, and on the other side, you have the connector for the applicator you can choose. As you know, you can choose between 3 applicators. The iMRS 1 basic set contains of the whole body mat and the pillow applicator. We call it OmniMat and OmniPad. And optionally available is also the OmniSpot, which in my specific case I connected already to the Omnium 1. So that's the OmniSpot here, in order to show you the entire functionality of the system. You can of course use the iMRS 1 web together with your Omnium 1 without using the wall, because the Omnium 1 contains of a very specific and high power battery pack, which is able to run the entire iMRS 1 web for about 4 to 5 hours with the highest intensity of pulsed electromagnetic fields with the whole body mat. So what we're going to do now is, you see the home screen here, and on your home screen the necessary apps to control the iMRS 1 web is already pre-installed, and you can choose from iMRS 1 web and also the OmniBrain web. I will talk about that later on. So to control the system, once you plugged in everything, once the 20-pin connector is connected from the Omnium 1 to the DA converter, and at least one applicator is connected to the DA converter, the system is ready to run. The only thing you need to do is to tap on iMRS 1, and then you already ready to go. If a failure message appears, no applicator connected, just make sure that the applicator is plugged in properly, and also the 20-pin connector is plugged in properly to the Omnium 1 device. What you see now is the operating surface. It's very simple to use. To perform a regular PMF session, very simple. Just adjust the timer first, because the applicator will be automatically detected. So once you plugged in the applicator, for example in our case it's the OmniSpot, the software automatically adjusts the applicator, so you cannot change it here by tapping on one of the symbols. It already has it detected. So the only thing now what you have to do is to adjust the timer. This goes very simple. You just use your finger and follow this ring here, and then you can see the time is changing and you can adjust the application time. In our case, let's say 30 minutes, and you do the same with the intensity ring here. You just tap on it and keep on moving around the circle here, and then you can see that the intensity is going to change. If you found your designated intensity, just remove the finger, and then you just have to press the start button, and the system will perform the preset PMF application together with the connected applicator. On the left side of the operating surface, you're going to see 5 quick start programs. For example, if you just want to quickly relax or enhance your performance, or you want to activate your entire metabolism, or you want to prepare for sleep, or after a workout, or after a physical event, you would like to regenerate your entire body, you simply click on one of these buttons here, and the system will automatically start by itself without making any additional adjustments or settings from your side. Please be aware that these 5 quick start programs only work with the whole body mat. So if you would like to operate it now with the Omni Spot, the system will bring a failure that it only works with the whole body mat. Why? Because all these 5 programs, they have impact on the entire body, so we have to make sure that the entire body is also exposed to the pulsed electromagnetic fields, and therefore it only works with the whole body mat. A quick introduction to all the other information which you see on the operating surface. On top you're going to see evening. This is actually the automatic organ clock which adjusts the frequencies according to the time of the day you would like to use the PMF application iMRS 1. You have to make sure that when you unpack your Omnium 1, that you go in the settings. We're going to do this quickly. So we're going to go to the Android platform, and we go to settings here, and there you can see the left bar with all the kinds of settings you can do within your Android platform. And one of the most important is you have to go to language date and time first, and then please do not use the automatic date and time, because if you change time zones, the iMRS 1 web is not able to follow these changes, and then the organ clock might be not correct when you start using it somewhere else. So just make sure you go and set time. Here we are in Europe right now, we have military time, but you can also change it to the 12-hour clock. Right now it's 3:46 in the afternoon, which is 15:46 military time, so that's the actual time, and you can change the time just by putting your finger on the screen and wipe it up and down until you have found the correct time. Right now it's 15:47, so let's go back to the actual setting, and it's done. Once you've done this, you can go back to the home screen. And there is also a button here on below. It's with these 2 screens. If you go there, you're going to see all your activated apps within the Android platform. So this is very important, because from here you can see which kind of apps are running in the background, and you can also go back with one fingertip to the designated app you want to use. In our case, it's the iMRS 1 web. So we go back, and it opens again, and we can operate it. So that's the organ clock. If you know the iMRS 1 web a little bit better, you can also play with the organ clock and change it manually. So we have a little button on the bottom here where it says night, evening, noon, and morning. So for example, if I want to change to the morning organ clock now, I just type on morning, and then it automatically changes, and you have a different frequency application. Under options, you can see there is a little window opening which says Omni Brain, because you have the ability, very unique ability, that we can run a PMF application in conjunction simultaneously with a brainwave entrainment system. We call it Omni Brain, and this Omni Brain system is available optionally as a specific tool together with your iMRS 1